Welcome back, everybody. This is Glockman4519. You are on Hayes Tech ROM Reviews channel, and this is a ROM review of AOSIP. This is the latest build. It was released the 27th. Almost 100% sure it was the 27th. And I can tell you guys, it is running beautifully. This was another one of those reviews I was not going to do. But I had a little bit of time to kill this morning, and the hotel has free Wi-Fi, so I figured, what the hell, why not? I'll get this thing out. I'm going to try to do this as quickly as possible. I know all of you out there that run AOSIP pretty much know what's in it. So I'm only going to hit the custom features in this ROM. Excuse me. I may go a little further than that. We'll see how it goes. But I am going to go with the custom features first so that those of you that do not like my long videos can leave once the custom features are done. I just want to say again, it's been a while since we had a release on this. I know a lot of people were getting fidgety, about it. But you have to remember that this is summertime, and during summertime we got a lot of things going on. Case in point, I'm on vacation right now, so and the developers, they do they do 100% harder stuff than what I do. Geez, all I do is talk into a phone. These guys are actually developing software, and they're doing it on their own time. So it'd just be awesome if you guys could just, not all you guys. There are only a couple of you out there that does it. Give the developers a break. They're doing this for free. They do it because they love to do it, and it's a hobby to them. So, but we need to thank Josh Fox for getting this out. He is the developer of this ROM, or maintainer for this phone. So you guys need to jump over to the Google Plus community and make sure you give him a big shout out and a thanks. And we are going to go ahead and get into this bad boy right now. The wallpaper is, and I'm gonna feel bad about this. I got it off of Google, off the Google Plus community, in the wallpaper section under AOSIP, under their community. So you guys see the wallpaper under there. Make sure you thank the person that did it. I think this is an awesome wallpaper, and this is the one I wanted to feature for this ROM. So we're going to go ahead, or for this ROM review, we're going to go ahead and get into this. As you can see right away, I am running a theme. This is pretty much the theme I've been running lately. It's called Shades, and with this ROM, it does support the custom header feature. I am running the Nexus header feature, and we will get into that when I get into the themes part of this. But as normal, I'm going to scroll all the way down. We're going to hit About Phone. As you guys can see, this is AOSIP. It's for the Nexus 6. It does have the June security patches in it. I am running Blackbird kernel, guys. Again, I love Blackbird kernel. So kill me for it. I like the kernel. It does everything I want it to do. I'm sure that the stock kernel is just as good. I just like this kernel. So everything's there, guys. And I gotta tell you, I've had no issues with radios, Wi-Fi, video playback, audio playback, nothing. The ROM is working 100. The ROM is working 99.9%, and that 0.09% would be the battery, the 3-minute battery mod. That's the only thing out of this whole ROM that I can see that's not, 100%. And it at least still gives me offline batteries. So I'm not stuck with that ugly ass, Android, circle, or the battery or the percentage. I at least have something I can put up there. So, again, Josh, thank you. Don't worry about fixing it. Whenever you do your next update, maybe you can get it then. If you don't, you don't. I'm happy with what I have. Um, Again, I said we're going to go right into the custom settings. So in AOSIP, the custom settings, if you're new to this ROM, is called Owl's Nest. So that would be where we're going to go. First up is going to be the status bar options. Um, Under the status bar options, we do have slide to the right, like some of the other ROMs, Dirty Unicorn, Resurrection Remix. Some of the other ones are set up this way. First up is going to be your AOSP or AOSIP logo. You guys can run it if you want, run it or not run it. I say if a developer has a logo, by God, I'm gonna run it. And this this ROM is one of those, like a couple others I'm not gonna mention, that give you two. You can run with the standard logo, or you can run with a custom logo, or you can run them both if you want. And that's what's awesome about this ROM. It is just packed full of features. Uh, Again, guys, AOSIP. I I know I have a lot of favorites, but this one is one of those that are just like right up on the top. My top few favorite ROMs. Under battery, you guys can pick your battery status style. Again, I have mine hidden because I am running the 3-minute mod. So that means when I say I only have offline, what that means is if I go to the 3-minute mod here, the only ones it's going to give me are these. These are the 3-minute offline settings that or battery icons that you have. So say you don't have Wi-Fi and you don't have anything stored, or even that your stored icons, it won't put them on for some reason. But you still get these icons. These icons are way better than what Android offers. So, again, I'm very happy about that. So let's go back into settings. Let's see, you can show battery percentage. Then we do have the battery bar, so you guys can set up your battery bar however you want, or you don't have to set it up at all. You can actually run without it. And I know it seems kind of redundant for me to run with the battery bar and, a big old icon, but hey, it's my phone. That's the way I like it, and I'm going to run it. By the way, quickly, I just want to get this out of the way, guys. Do not watch my battery consumption. I am running this at brightness at 100%, and video recording at high definition. I'm running back apps in the background, and I am actually recording a video. So I'm going to use a lot of battery. Okay, guys. So do not take my battery usage from what you guys can see as representative of the way the ROM's going to act. All right, moving on. You guys can put a carrier label on if you want, and they do give you the options to color that. I think I have enough on my status bar that I'm not going to do that, although you don't have to just put it on your status bar. You can just run it in your lock screen if you want. Next up is going to be our clock settings. You can go right, left, center if you want. Your AM, PM, date style, date format, your date position, all that. It's all there. About the only thing that this ROM doesn't offer that maybe a couple others do is the date size. You can actually change the DPI. I say it's fine. I'm very happy with the way it is. I wouldn't change a thing. Remember, guys, if all ROMs were exactly the same, why would you even switch to a different ROM? You just run one ROM. It would be this is the ROM. So that's what I like about Android is choice, and AOSIP gives you plenty of it. Next up are going to be your icons. Of course, the first one up is going to let you pick and choose on what you actually want to show in your status bar when that service is activated, say cast or whatever. If you are casting, do you want that cast to show in your status bar? If you do, you turn it on. If not, shut it off. It's that simple, guys. There's a lot to choose from down there. Myself, I like to keep my status bar fairly clean, except for just the basics, and that's what I have up there right now. Also, this ROM gives you the option to completely go crazy with the colors on your status bar. So you have custom icon colors. All you basically do is turn it on, and you can just go through and color it. But now notice what happened to my Wi-Fi and my data signal. That's because I'm running a theme. This is one of the reasons why developers do not like to let you color your clock, your data, your Wi-Fi signal and stuff like that, because you start having conflicts when you throw a theme on. Well, what's nice about this is it gives you that feature to shut it off. just remember, guys, if you're going to run a theme and the theme gives you status bar icons where it throws its own little icons up in there for you, do not run with custom colors because it's going to screw it all up for you. Okay. All right. But again, you have just so many options to choose from as far as colors go. I remember reading through the XDA thread. I think the last maybe third post from the end. Somebody was asking if you could actually color the status bar. Yeah, hell yeah, you can. I love it. I love it when you can change the colors on your phone. Nothing I hate worse than white on a phone. But again, that's just my preference. Next up would be your network trafficking. You guys can run with it or run without it. You obviously do not have to have it showing. I do like to have it running. I like to know when anything is updating or sending any little bits of information out or if anything's coming out on my phone. So it's just a nice little option to have. And again, you can color it. All right. Next up is going to be the quick settings. This is going to be where you're going to go to change your drop down, anything that has to do with your drop down or quick settings menu. First up is going to be the tiles. This is where you're going to add and remove tiles. I am just going to slowly scroll up and let you see what I have installed right now. And then I will show you what I didn't install, which basically I put quite a bit of them on. I use this in my power menu most, sort of like my recents. I very rarely use my recents for multitasking. I do use this and my power menu a lot. All right, that's what's there. In order to add one, you just hit add tile. That's pretty much what I didn't add. Then you have your brightness slider, number of tiles per row, large first row. You guys you can change that all up to however you want. I kind of like it only 3 wide, but, again, customized to your heart's content. Then you do have the tiles animation. This is kind of new. It's a couple months old. I do like this. It's pretty cool. I think this one gives you the... Okay, no, it gives you the fast. I remember seeing one of the ROMs out there lately that gives you super fast. It actually gives you a couple different speed choices. This gives you enough. It is pretty cool because when you pick something like, say, if I wanted to turn my hotspot on, it actually animates. Let me find it. I'll show you here quickly. See how it rotates? It's pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and shut it off. Let's see. Then you have disable quick settings. You can actually just disable the whole thing. And then you have vibrate on touch and your quick setting shade transparency. That means if you want to be able to see through it, instead of it just being a solid black color, do you want to see through that? So instead of running a theme, you guys can pretty much theme it out with all the settings right here. Just like, Resurrection, a lot of Broken, a lot of the other ones, it's just, again, I love it. Next up is going to be status bar area. You have your service area. This is going to be the top of your status bar, the header view, more or less. First up is going to be your service settings. This is basically what you want showing, weather, stuff like that. Change, your weather settings. So that's what we're going to do with that. Then you have your your header view weather, what you want to enable that or disable it. Your condition icon pack. I just go with the standard lock screen color setting. That's the one I like the most. Then you have your custom header image, which is awesome. I wish all ROMs had this in it. And this does allow, again, another nice feature, the CMTE header enabler, which is just awesome because if you guys look in the Play Store right now, they are starting to really, really accumulate quite a few header packs. And most of them, if not all of them, are free to download. So it's just awesome. I will show you guys that when we get to the theming part of this video. Then you have your show header your shadow header image, which basically darkens it or lightens it in the background. You know, do you want to see more or less of it? And then you have your quick pull down, right, left, none at all, and then your quick setting header transparency. Next up is going to be the navigation bar options. You guys can run with it or shut it off if you don't want to use the nav bar. You know, there are Pi settings on this, so if you guys want to use Pi or whatever you want to do, you know, I like my nav bars. It does come with the Fling and Smart Bar. I run Smart Bar. I will throw the Fling on for you so you guys can at least see the Fling all the Fling settings. I've tried to run Fling. I'm not very good at it. It just does not work that well for me. Uh, I know I can program it to do pretty much anything I want it to do. I just don't like it. Yeah, I know. Now I got to figure out. There we go. Back. I'm going to go ahead and go back into the Smart Bar. These are your Smart Bar settings. Then, of course, all the way at the bottom, you do have your pulse, which is awesome. I just love pulse. Whenever you're playing a video, if you guys don't know what it is, if you're new to Android and custom ROMs, pulse is whenever you're playing a video on your phone. What it does is it gives you graphic lines in the bottom, kind of like an equalizer or an amp. It's awesome. This allows you to color it, to change the width, the height, all of it. It's pretty cool. You can change the animations of it. All right, next up is going to be the hardware buttons. We have our power menu. You guys click on that. You can pick and choose whatever you want on your power menu. I have them all enabled. Again, I use my power menu like my recents tab. This is just how I get around on my phone. I know it probably sounds pretty stupid to some of you guys. It's just the way it is. Then you have lock screen torch. It's there. Then you do have your volume buttons. This is going to be your control for your volume buttons. You can pretty much set them up however you want to do or however you want to use them. I'm going to go ahead and get a drink real quick. And since I'm on vacation, you guys, I'm still not drinking alcohol yet, though. It's just an energy drink, so. Let's see here. Recent screen is going to bring up the Omni switch. It is still there. It is still a viable option for recents. I actually know a couple people that's friends of mine that still use Omni over any of the other ones. I don't use it. I just like standard recents, which are going to be what they call stock recents. And I have mine set up right now in full screen, but you can go status bar, nav bar, or just run default. You can do however you want to do with that. They give you the option to run a search bar or the memory bar with that, or both, or none. And then, of course, you have your clear all button and your clear all button location. And this ROM gives you the 6 positions. Thank you very much. I do like more options. Although, if you slide to the right, if you want, if you are one of those people that you can go with the slim option. And what that is if now you go to your recents, that gives you a more of a KitKat panel on your on the side of the screen. And I'm pretty sure you can actually switch that around to left, right, however you want to do it. But what's nice about slim settings is you can completely colorize them. You can do all kinds of things with them. Myself, I just like to stick with the standard Rolodex type deal. I think it's it's quicker for me. It's easier to look through what what I want. I think it's easier to use the multi-window tab. This is the way I use mine. But again, guys, that's what's so nice about Android. That's what's so nice about custom ROMs. It gives you options to do whatever you want. Next up is going to be the lock screen settings. Again, this is one thing that I did not go through and set up, and I cannot believe I haven't set this up yet. Basically, I will show you quickly. If you go to your lock screen right now, you notice everything is just white. All right. So quickly, I'm going to go through and show you which is I was really amazed at what they did with this. If you look at the bottom, you can have favorites. You can actually set colors up if you like to use a certain color for like 3 or 4 different items. You want it to be exact same color. Make it your favorite. It'll be in this little top row up here. Then of course you have AOS IP colors. You have the material colors, and then you have your RCB colors, which are standard Android colors, which are going to be the colors that I use. So the first color I'm going to go with is green. I'm going to hit the check mark. Second color, we'll just go quickly blue, check mark, green, check mark. I'm going to pause this and get this done. All right, that takes care of it. Now if I go to my lock screen, um, my lock screen will be completely different now. See that? And then, of course, as the weather changes, all that will change. I'll get more color options up there. I haven't even got to that yet. But that is how you set that up. Now, if you swipe to the right, these are going to be your lock screen or your shortcut options. They do give you the center and the bottom shortcut options. Your center options, you basically just pick and choose what you want. I'm not going to go through this because I don't use it, but that's all you do is go there, pick your options, and throw them on. These are your bottom lock screen options for your shortcuts. You do have the lock screen items, whether you want to show the clock, date, alarm, media cover art, all that. You can pick and choose through that. You do have the blur, double tap to sleep in the lock screen, quick unlock, and the charging current. I do like to use the charging current. And then, of course, you have your lock screen transparency, and then your lock screen bouncer transparency. We're going to swipe to the right, which is going to bring up the wallpaper. If you guys want to set any custom wallpaper, here's where you're going to do it at, right here. I do not run with a custom wallpaper. I just stick with the theme I'm running, or I use Zedge right with the program, the Zedge app. And then, of course, if you kind of get where everything's screwed up, you want to go back to standard, just return to default. It'll set everything back to the default, the way it was flashed, as far as your wallpaper goes. Slide to the right, you have your music visualizer. You guys can choose to show that or don't show it. And you guys can actually customize the color. And we're going to go with a purple on that. And slide to the right, which is going to bring the weather up. And that is one of the reasons why it wasn't showing that on my lock screen. So, quickly, we'll go with colored, show location, blah, blah, blah. That's all there. Yep, perfect. And that pretty much takes care of the lock screen. And I will show you guys quickly now. Now, that's my lock screen since I did all the color customizations to it. And I think it's awesome. Although I guess some of you guys are going to say, well, blah. But hey, that's cool. Everybody's got their own taste. Gesture options. We are almost done with this, guys. You're going to see the three-finger gesture swipe. I just love this. I'm going to go with let's see here, what I want to, I'm just going to go with the default settings. I love the three-finger gesture. Actually, select custom. Oh, I thought this was, it automatically did a screenshot. Yeah, okay. So I have it set up for screenshot. So now if I swipe down, it's going to take a screenshot for me, which is great. That's how I want to do it. But you see how I set that up? You can set a gesture up however you want. And then, of course, you can go down through. You can set up your gesture anywhere if you guys use that. Basically, I only use the three-finger gesture, but you guys can do with that whatever you want. Then that brings up the advanced options. That's going to be your system animations. If you want to change anything, that is going to be where you're going to go to change that. List view, toast, and list view interpolar is all under. We're going to go to the right. This brings up the circle sidebar. For those of you that are new, you just basically turn it on. Pick a few apps like that. Did I click OK? You have to click OK. You click OK. Then what you do is you set your trigger width, height, and you're good to go. When you touch on that, that gives you a little shortcut. which is awesome. I use it. I usually have it turned off for the video though. So I don't inadvertently hit it, while the video is going on. Then of course that's going to bring up the clock widget, which is your basic clock and weather widget. You can set it up however you like. I already have mine set up. And then of course you have your weather panel widget. Set that all up. Swipe to the right brings up the miscellaneous, which are going to be your app ops and your expanded desktop. Swipe to the right again, going to bring up multi-window. Swipe to the right again, it's going to bring up the Pi control. I was playing with this. Pi does work. It works very well. I think I had that set to left on my gravity. Yes. So if you hit it, that is Pi. Pi is working. Now, of course, I don't have it set up because I don't use it. I do play with it because I test everything on the ROMs just to make sure that they function. And it is working very, very well. That is pretty much it for custom settings. I mean, last but not least, of course, is going to be your Super SU. It's there. And that's where that's going to be located at. It's going to be right there. I could go through and, we could do the display and the sound and all that. And I might, we'll go through it really, really quickly. They are just standard settings for your display, your sound, your ambience there, color inversion. Pretty much all of it is what we expect it to be. They have your dashboards there. I don't see anything out of the ordinary on this. You can change your LCD density and your font size. This is going to be where you're going to do that at. Underneath the sound and notification, this is going to be where you're, of course, going to set up your volume for everything. Then you're going to have your ringtone and your notification tone settings. Under other sounds, this is going to be the what you can pick and choose from for your other sound settings. Then you do have your advanced options, which are going to be screenshot, all that, heads up, safe headset volume, the whole 9 yards, which I have shut off. But this is going to be where you're going to go for all of those extra advanced options as far as sound and notifications go. Notification lights, you can set that all up however you want. They do work. They don't blink, of course, because this is a Nexus 6, but they do work. Battery lights, you can set that up however you want to. And then your flashlight notification, and then notification access, advanced notification access, all the way at the bottom. Let's see what else is going to be brought up here. I'm going to go at least hit security. These are the security settings. Basic. There's nothing in here that we are not used to. Make sure that you have that unknown sources turned on if you are new to flashing custom ROMs. And we will hit developer options quickly, although I don't even have it turned on because there is not a lot in the developer options. Most of it's all in the custom settings. As you can see, you don't have advanced reboot, anything like that, not even root. You do have your USB debugging, but notice it's already turned on by default. I do like the bug report shortcut. I also like, if they have it, and they don't. That's alright. It's a very quick download from the Play Store. Anyways, drawing section, again, you're not going to find any of the stuff that we're normally used to finding. That's all under the custom settings. Even your last app kill, that's all, directed in towards the custom settings. That is pretty much it. Again, guys, this AOS IP, I don't know what to tell you except it's AOS IP, It's awesome. I'm going to show you the theme real quick and theming quickly. Again, guys, the theme that I am running for this video, it's called Shadows. I think it's awesome. I just love the theme. It looks good. It's got a nice visual effect, kind of like a projection off of the paper or off of your screen. The nav bars I'm running are Vibrance. I'm running that off nav. And then, of course, my fonts are, I am running transparent black for my fonts. That's pretty much how I've been setting my phone up like this for a while. I haven't found any new themes that I haven't already shown you guys. And when I do, you guys know I'm gonna let you know about it. Trying to think of anything else in themes that I was gonna go over, and I don't think I was going to. Uh, Custom wallpapers. I can't think anyways. All right, guys. I think I've kept you long enough. Remember to go to the Google Plus community for this download. It is right on the front page of the Google Plus community. You can't miss it. It's John Fox or Josh Fox. Sorry about that, Josh. He is the developer. He also has an XDA thread. I will try to put both links in the description so you guys can go to both threads. I highly recommend you go to the Google Plus community as well. You can get a lot of wallpapers, a lot of really, really cool stuff over there. Also, visit my Google Plus community page. I have quite a bit of stuff on it as well. I have themes, videos to many, many, many other devices. If you guys own one of these devices, I have video reviews to those. But I also have. Let me see. Where's the button? I want to go. Oh well. Anyways, there it is. These are links. I have a link to the 3-minute battery mod thread to the Nexus 6. So if you guys want to request a zip be made for the ROM that you're running on the Nexus 6, just go to that link. I have a link to my gun review website. I haven't posted on there for a while. But again, I've kept you long enough. Guys, this is going to probably be the last video I put out. I'm going to go ahead and enjoy the rest of my vacation before my wife threatens to divorce me. You guys all stay cool. I do appreciate every one of you, subscribing to me. I think it's awesome. And I will see you guys on the next one.